What if everybody wanted to live for thousands of years? Well, of course, the obvious problem is overpopulation.
The question of overpopulation comes up a great deal when one talks about life extension, and rightly so, because it's an important question. But ultimately, let's face it, people don't just spontaneously become two people. They do it on purpose. Births have to happen, and they only happen when we want them to happen. So ultimately, it's a matter of choice. It's a matter of, do we want to continue our youthful lives of the people who are already alive, or do we want to have a turnover of people dying, and of course not just dying, but dying rather horribly, because aging, let's face it, isn't very much fun, and being replaced by people who are being born? I think that, you can argue it both ways. There are plenty of reasons why we might think that the turnover of people might be good, but ultimately what's absolutely essential is to give the choice, to give people the opportunity to live indefinitely, to give societies the opportunity to choose to live indefinitely, rather than have children, rather than at the moment not having the choice, having to go for the turnover.
Aubrey says that to avoid overpopulation, the birth rate and the death rate would have to balance, and there could even be a law that says if you want a child, you'd have to find somebody to die first. Perhaps you'd sign your own death warrant and stop your life extension treatment. You'd die to make room for a new person.
If you enjoy life so much, what about giving some other people a chance who haven't been born yet?
There is a long tradition within society of treating people who are already alive as being more important than people who are not yet alive. In the same way that we say that condoms are okay. If you think that people are actually just as important who have not even been conceived yet as people who are already alive, then you should be having as many children as you can all the time. Now, have you?
No.
Right.